Before I say anything else, you are going to hear Mickey Mouse Clubhouse in the background. It's just what it is. Unless I take this laundry room life hack to my bedroom. Maybe we should do that. Hang on. Okay, I came in here and I shut the door. We're going to talk laundry soap. I brought everything in here. I even filled up some water to show you what I'm about to do in here. Today's frugal tip is one that I really think that everyone should know about. It's completely optional, but if you're trying to get rid of a bunch of stuff out of your house, if you're trying to switch over to more natural laundry detergents, this is something that you might want to know. This is the laundry detergent we use in our house. It's called Thieves laundry soap. Wow. If you see right here, it's safe for AG washers, and it is 6 times ultra concentrated, and it has 64 loads in it like this. So some people might look at this and say, this is like, I've got a massive family, how this is only 64 loads? And you're thinking, no, that's one thing I guess I just won't have to switch. But there's a life hack. Because this is 6 times concentrated, you can break it down. Some people break it down into, they'll take 1 bottle and they'll make 3 bottles of it. But what I like to do is split it in 2. And the reason I do this is because we have really hard water here. So I've tried to break it down into 3 separate bottles before, but I found that my clothes, while they were clean, my husband is a contractor. He does a lot of like carpentry and he works with wood and he just works with houses. His clothes weren't coming completely clean. Like the dirt wasn't leaving, and I think it's just because our water is so hard. I've heard of many other people doing it and having no issues, but we don't have an HE washer, number 1, and we have well water. So I feel like it's just a little bit more hard, and so I need it to be concentrated. So I break it down into 2, and how you do this, when you first get one of these, you're going to want to get any kind of jar with a lid. I save the bottle that I just used and I use that. But if you are just starting out and you're just grabbing one, this is what you need to do. You need to grab some sort of jar. This is the fun part. We're gonna do this in my room and pray that we don't spill anything. You're going to take your laundry soap and pour half of it in the jar, and look how thick this is. It is so incredibly thick, you guys. So usually about halfway is half a quart. Let's see how that looks. Yep, so that's halfway. If you have a quart jar, it's half of a quart jar. You put the lid on this one, and you can store this for later. This will be another concentrate. Okay, so now you're left with this half-filled bottle of concentrate. This is the cool part. All you do, this is gonna get messy, is you take water. Normally, I would do this at a faucet, but my sink is full. Should I do it anyway that way? Okay, I think we're gonna go to the sink so I don't make a total mess. Come with me. Welcome to my kitchen. I didn't want to make a massive mess. So anyways, now that this is half emptied, I'm going to take my faucet, I almost said hose, and I'm gonna fill it up with water. Fill the rest up with water, okay? You can use distilled water too, but I don't want to buy distilled water, so I just use this. Choose your battles. You want to kind of fill it slowly, if not you'll get insane bubbles. I'm leaning really weird to get in this angle. So now I filled it with water. You can be done there. If you want to just be done there, you put your lid on, give it a gentle shake, it's good to go, and it'll give you 64 loads, even though you just halved it. It is so thick, guys. This is what it looks like. It's like honey almost, and when you split it, it actually feels more like conventional laundry soaps to me. So you could be done here, but I don't stop here. I like to have an extra punch. So here's a really cool option. If you want to be a little extra like me, you can add any oils you want. I like to use Thieves. So this is from the Thieves line, but it has a citrus scent. But I love how Thieves cleans and smells. It also, guys, it's good immune boost, and who doesn't want that on their clothes? So I put about 15 drops, 13, 14, 15 drops of that. And then another option is to put some Thieves cleaner. This is just going to add an extra cleaning boost. You don't have to do this. Sometimes I don't add any of this, but sometimes I'm feeling a little extra and I do. It's completely up to you. If you are trying to save money, you might not want to add more, but you know, again, choose your battles. So I'm gonna put, I think I'm gonna put 1 capful today in here. This is just, you know, our Thieves household cleaner. And then you just put your cap on, you just give it a gentle shake, and then you are done. It's that easy. You just split it in half or in thirds if you want to try it, and fill the rest up with water. And then if you want, you can add more oils. You don't have to. That is totally optional, but I do. I've tried it both ways. It works fine. But yeah, I'll give this a bit to settle because it gets kind of bubbly up top. But then once it is settled, it's normal to use. You only use half a capful, and so basically once this runs out and I dump this one back in and do the same thing, what's 64? 128 loads. I feel like that's really good. I hope this helps you. It is so important to switch out your laundry detergents if you haven't yet. Don't take my word for it, I guess, because a lot of people think that I'm crazy. I'm not. I've done my own research and I found that highly fragranced things are not good for you. They lead to so many issues, respiratory issues, hormonal issues, they mess with your endocrine system. You really want to make sure that you're not using something that's changing or messing with your chemicals in your body. It's not good. Not to mention skin irritations and all of that stuff, okay? You want to find a laundry detergent that works for you, that doesn't have fragrance. And I like to use Young Living's because I have a membership and I get it discounted, and I also am on their monthly wellness box program, which means I get points back on everything I buy so that I can go buy more stuff for my family. It's the best option I've found for us, and it's what works. Anyways, I hope this helped you see that it's super easy to do. It's not complicated. You don't have to be a DIY queen to do this. You just split it in half and then add water. It's that easy. And then you can add cleaner if you want, or some oils, or both. Whatever you want to do, it's super easy. I hope this helped you. There is your frugal tip of the week. Bye guys.